Hello, you wonderful, beautiful people. Oh my gosh, she's making a YouTube video. Yes, I am. I'm so excited. You know, I've been kind of unmotivated when it comes to YouTube because I am more monetizing my TikTok, more monetizing my Instagram. But the fact is like, that's such a wonderful thing to think about, really, because now it's like I can start my YouTube channel and I can unleash my full crackhead like energy out on you guys. And I feel like the ones that are gonna start to move over to YouTube, like y'all are gonna be my real ones. Like I already know, like y'all about to be my besties. I am genuinely in such a good headspace right now to start this YouTube channel because I feel like I don't know if it's weird, but I've been wanting to do this for so many years. And now it's like I have been given like a lot of extra time in my life to dedicate to getting to know this space, like this platform. Y'all are different. This is not TikTok. This is not Instagram. As much as we have shorts and as much as, you know, whatever, it's like YouTube is such a different community. And I feel like I would know because I've been watching YouTube since it came out. Like I've been obsessed with YouTube before people were ever making money on YouTube. I was genuinely watching without any of these people making a single dime. And it's like, I just wanted so badly to be a part of this community. And I made it such a big thing. Oh my God, I've stopped myself so much because of that. And I think what's hard is like, I grew up watching the consequences of some very well-known YouTubers, and I guess this sounds really like cocky, but it's true. I believe in myself so genuinely that I feel like I know I would be good on YouTube. Like I would be someone who is well known on YouTube. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I'm gonna be like the next pioneer. I know I would do well here. I just know that of myself. I'm very, very confident, and I know what it takes to be here. And that's the part that's hard, because when you're on YouTube, you really want to like expose yourself, but I just want to make it known from the start that there are just some things that I'm not going to fully share. And that sucks. And I really want to make it really well known in the beginning. And it's probably something I'm going to bring up often as like new people are coming in. So if you hear me say it once a million times, I apologize. But I just want it to be well known because I don't want it to seem like I'm fishing for people only to get them riled up, to get so involved with my life and then cut them short. I feel like that's messed up. I just don't know that I would have my happiness as much as I have it now. Like I just went through something not so great, and this is something that is known. I made it known with my content, and I regret that, you know. Basically I'm talking about my breakup, and it has not been fun, but I feel really good knowing that I'm a very peaceful, very happy, mentally stable person. And I feel like I'm going through it so much better than in my past, you know, with my past experience. And the fact is, anytime you're in a relationship or anytime you make like a commitment, it is a risk. And I took a big risk, and I don't think I regret it. And I think that I would have really beat myself up for that with, you know, previous relationships. But at this point in my life, like, I know that there's just risks that you take, and that's part of the territory when it comes to dating or life in general. You know, you could move to another state for a job and get fired in 2 weeks, and then what do? You know, like there's just no guarantees in life. And I love knowing that I'm in such a good place mentally that I love and genuinely love my own company. I realized like that person wasn't right for me, and I left, and I second guessed myself so much. And now I'm at a place where I'm like, no, like you made a decision, and you made a decision, we're gonna stick with it. And you didn't make that decision just like for nothing. You know, sometimes you have to trust your instincts. I feel like it's super important as women that, or whoever's watching, honestly, I feel like it's super important to know that if you have a voice in the back of your head that's saying that something's not right, and it just, you know, you have that gut feeling, then walk away. I realized I was 6 months of my life, and like that 6 months, yeah, that's a long time, but I remember being in a relationship for 3 years, knowing from the beginning I should have left. Don't get me wrong, like there's always things that are gonna get you to a place where you're not super confident, or you're second guessing yourself, or this and that. No one's perfect. Even now, I feel like I'm at a really good place, like happiness wise. Like I feel like I'm, you know, going through a tough time and I'm still finding hope, and I feel like that's so important, and I feel good about that. Like I feel so genuinely good, because I know before I got into therapy, which I am an absolute advocate for, I would have let it tear me apart, and I would have let it crumble, and it would have been bad. I'm okay because I took care of myself first. You know, I took care of myself, and, you know, I fell off for a while, for a good couple months, but I recognized that I fell off, and then I just started to put myself back together. Anyway, this is my little, I'm back, and I'm gonna try really hard to be here more often, and I'm not gonna make any promises, but we're gonna try. I really just want to show you guys like another side to me, and I'm kind of having a difficult time with it, because I feel like a lot of the creators that I watch kind of fall into certain categories, and I'm just not, I feel like, one category of a person to be able to like fit in and tell you guys like, hey, I'm here, you know, like over here, like all the girls that like this, come over here. It's like, yeah, if you like plus size fashion, if you like beauty, like you'll have a good time here. We'll have a good time. We'll have a really good time. I'm very lazy. I'm too lazy to not be just like a weirdo and not you know, just be goofy. I love being goofy, but I'm also like not like on 24/7. I can't always have like this character and always talk like that, you know. I can't do that. And I also can't like just always be super feminine in the way I talk. I like doing that, and I like doing that with like certain people, you know what I mean? Like if I'm romantically involved with you, like I'm just gonna baby talk you all the time. Like that's who I am with that kind of person. But who I am majority of the time, it's like I sometimes am overly proper, and other times I'm just really relaxed and just kind of like a kid that never really grew up. And I feel like there's a lot of us out there like this, I hope, anyway. Being pretty and fashion and beauty, and those are things I've always loved, and I don't want to feel bad about that. Like it doesn't make me any less intelligent, and I'm definitely not trying to be an academic, and learned that I can make money doing this, and like that's fucking cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I actually did start a YouTube channel a long time ago, and then I got super embarrassed and I deleted it all. So here I am, take two, in my 30s. When I first started, I was like, I think I was 19. I'm pretty sure I was like 19 years old. So here we are, a decade later, and we're trying it out. And hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully, like, I don't ruin my entire career because suddenly they're like, this girl's a freaking weirdo and I've been watching her this whole time. No more. Hopefully it won't go that way. Hopefully we'll be okay. But, you know, just in case, I love you. Thanks for the support so far. And yeah, if you want to see more crackhead behavior, if you want to be a part of this crew, then join me, because we're gonna have a good ass time. I'm not gonna sit here and just talk about skincare, just talk about beauty, just talk about clothing. We're gonna talk about that. We're definitely gonna talk about that. But like just life lessons that you learn in your 30s, things, you know, like recipes and things that like make our lives easier. And you know, I feel like these are things that I would have enjoyed watching even whenever I was like, I don't know, like first watching YouTube back in like later high school years, you know, because I'm old. That's when I started watching it, was like almost when I was graduating kind of feel. Whereas like a lot of people started in their youth, you know, like in their grade school years. Yeah, that wasn't me. I'm old, but that's a big chunk of my life, and it's been my motivator for my career in social media. And I feel like my career is literally just starting. I feel like I'm just now getting to a place where I'm trying to take it seriously, where I'm trying to monetize, where I'm trying to do this, and that. And it's like, now it's like, what is my main motivator and my decisions in a lot of parts of my life, and where I want to live, and like a lot of things. And it's because I love it so much. It's because I just enjoy this space so much, and I really want to contribute to it. I want to be part of what helps move it in a good, you know, in a good direction. I feel like we got a lot of bad rep in the plus size community, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about. And I will talk about those kinds of things too, controversial opinions and such. But, you know, I'm not going to shy away from being like, hey guys, I want to lose weight and I'm doing this, and this. And I don't know that I'm going to say too much, but it's like a part of my life. You know, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. It's an appointment that I've been waiting for a while, and I'm hoping it'll answer some questions. And, you know, I don't think that I need to give everyone every single detail of what's going on in my health journey, but I do think it's important to encourage people to do anything that they can to be healthy, just to obtain happiness. Not necessarily like because I feel like you can't be happy while being unhealthy, because that's exactly where I'm at. I feel like I am a happy, unhealthy person, but I realize the more unhealthy I become, the less happy I am. So I just want to encourage my community, which I feel like is going to be a lot of women maybe in the same kind of space. Not to say that other people who are outside of that are not welcome. They absolutely are. There's so much we're going to talk about, like I said. But I just feel like not talking about those things isn't really helping either. You know, like I want this to be a safe space. And if there's things that I recognize like are not serving my community, then I don't necessarily have to continue with it. I want to give you guys what you want. I want to, you know, talk about what will help to serve you guys, because that's how I truly see it. Like I'm serving a community, I'm helping. There are going to be things I'm sure that I will eventually apologize for, and I just want to make it known from the beginning that I'm not perfect, and I've never been perfect. If I ever come across like snobby, because I've definitely had people kind of see me as that, where, you know, maybe my confidence can be misconstrued for cockiness, and there's times that I can be a little cocky too. But for the most part, I just really want to encourage people to be happy and to love themselves within their body at whatever stage. But I do think that we should have stages. I do feel like we should have seasons in our life where maybe we are pursuing health, we are, you know, pursuing self-growth. And it's not just, you know, physical health, it's also like mental health that is so important. Truly and honestly, I want this to be what you guys want to see. So this is my first little rant, my first little chit chat with you guys. And I want to hear from you. Put it in the comments. Let me know what we're gonna do, what we're talking about. Like, I am still rebuilding, you know, after unfortunate event in my life, but things like, you know, Eloquii, Fashion Nova, Savage X Fenty, Fabletics, like my constant brands that you guys see like on my Instagram and my TikTok. Like we can, you know, we can talk about that here. We can get into more details. I know a lot of my try on hauls are like a 2-second thing, but if you want to know like how those jeans fit, if you want to know like what shapewear I'm getting into and what's my favorite one, and you know, what do I do for this and what do I do for that, like I'm here to help, and I want to be the help that I could have used years ago. So here I am trying to be your big sister. If you're expecting me to not be a chatty Cathy, then I don't know if you want to stick around. Like, I want to be honest with you. This is not no reverse psychology, like, oh, I'm going to subscribe because she told me not to. I am warning you. I talk a lot. I talk so much. But you guys want to see it. So here we are. So I'm going to see you guys in the next video. And again, hopefully I didn't scare you away. Okay, bye. Hello, YouTube. How are you? How are you doing? I'm so excited. I can't do this.